It's our Meitheal day, and we're dodging showers and painting the walls and replacing the fascias with lots of help from our friends. But I thought we'd have a look at what's growing on our roof. The ash trees just can't survive in 4 inches of
Thistle.
thistle.
Well, I don't know what kind of thistle it is. But we can
It's a prickly thistle.
And look at this, this is quite fun the way the tormentil is it's a potentilla climbing through there. Well, it's I forget what it is. Is it cinquefoil or tormentil or something? I don't know.
Tormentil.
What else do we have up here?
We have an ash forest.
I know. Yeah, we cut down a lot last winter. Well, we dug up a lot for the planting. And there's a great big clover.
Yeah. It looks not sheep soil, is it? It's something.
This is the ragwort. And this one is what?
Is it the catnip or hawk's beard? It's one of those.
Hawk's bit or... Madeline and Lisa are both proper botanists, whereas I am just an apiologist.
Oh well, there's a bit of sedum up here as well. In the, I suppose in the dry bit under the roof.
Hey guys, you were hiding in there. Although I did try and get out of the window very quickly this morning at 5 o'clock because there was a fox just underneath that, just out there hassling the geese. But I managed to just fall out the window and hurt my arm. There's some ivy. Anything on this side? Look, what's this little lad down there?
Yes, plantain.
Oh, the yellow one.
It's your potentilla again. Yeah. I think how red the ribs on the dandelion are up here.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I mean, you do get like these red rib dandelions cultivated, so perhaps they just happen in the wild sometimes a bit.
This roof is 11 years old. We've never mown it, and there are no animals up here to graze it, so this is an unusual habitat for plants.
Pass you the ladder, eh?
We've established base camp.
Fly! Fly! Oh, you're going all the way up?
I want to have a quick look at the top, but I don't want to be holding up the whole project.
Amazing.
Isn't it though?
Doing well. And clover. And daisies.
So now we're looking down on the other roof, and that's the most sheltered side. It still has grasses in it, which is interesting, and rushes. There's rushes down there.
A lot more creeping buttercup. And
And-
there's something else down there, I can't quite see it.
A vetchy thing, doesn't it? Or a trefoil or anything.
Yeah, I can't quite see. Maybe if I take a... Yeah, I think it could be a trefoil, birds foot trefoil or hotfoot trefoil. Birds foot trefoil, I think.
But it's interesting those that the grasses have remained, or some grasses, and those rushes have
Yes,
joined
you've lots
them.
of Anthoxanthum odoratum.
Ooh.
That's sweet vernal grass.
And
I'm not very
more
good at-
moss
you've got
is coming.
You got some... But there's no grass. Oh.
This variety of wild flowering plants is interesting in itself, especially considering that they all made it up here without any help from us. But what I really wanted to show you was the mosses.
I think this is sphagnum, and this kind of little spiky stuff is polytrichum, isn't it? Yes,
Polytrichum. Mounds of mosses are growing on the top of our house, which is particularly interesting because it echoes exactly what happened here in Ireland 5,000 years ago, when blanket bogs formed across much of the country. They completely covered fields and woods, eventually forming peat that is now meters deep. This is happening because we have such high rainfall here, and we seem to be getting more every year, and that's why I'm no longer a commercial beekeeper. But it's sobering to see another vivid example of its effect actually on our house.
Quite interesting fruiting bodies on the Are they the polytrichum fruiting bodies?
Because they're both growing in the same place at the same time, aren't they? These
Yeah.
two sorts of mosses. Now, if you put your hand in here, it's quite different, isn't it?
More open.
It looks like the polytrichum was there first and the sphagnum has moved in, doesn't it? It's a long time since I studied mosses and things. So I can't remember how it all works, but I think they produce spores, don't they? And
Yep.
the spores get all, they go off and they meet other spores, and they're not like seeds. Like mosses and liverworts don't produce seeds, they produce spores, and I think the spores then sort of germinate and they go and meet another spore and then they form a gamete or something, do they? I can't remember. I haven't been a proper botanist since about 1983.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's further down to the soil here than it is in that one. Do you know what I mean?
Almost going down to the roof level.
I think I'm yeah.
Unless it's just... This one is much... Because if you look at the back there, where there's more of a mound, if this soil
maybe
is
that-
raised... Yes, soil is raised here.
Another ants?
Are there ants?
Yes, indeed, look.
Ah. Okay, so there's a link, but we don't know which came first.
Well, should we ask Dr. Google?
If things continue like this, what will our house look like in 50 years? How long before our blanket bog has formed over the whole thing, complete with bog bodies and ancient treasures? Anyway, as you can see, we're easily distracted from the main job of the day.
Oh, no, I reached the floor.
But we got most of it done, and that'll have to do for now.